brother gets fricked by plumber.
The good thing is though, since I reset it, because ZipZap realized what it was, so I had to delete it. Oh shit! Can we? Oh! As I was about to do, whoa, wait! It's like that. Okay. Oh, I can't have closed caption.
Yeah, you can have it in 360 video. Wow, what a loser.
What is DVR?
I have no idea. By sucking 50. Wait, Danny, do you have Danny, what effects do you have?
What do you mean?
It doesn't say what effects you have. Yo, Danny! I know I can go into your YouTube. I can go to your YouTube analytics. Dude, where do you YouTube analytics?
Huh?
Show me your YouTube analytics.
Nah.
Yeah.
Don't have to. There's stats for nerds tab.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Don't question that.
Wait, what? Wait, Danny, why did that look like... Man, that's a little sussy if you ask me. Why did that look like you're playing on Pocket Edition? What's happening? Why is it like closing up for just a millisecond? Oh, I forgot about that.
Don't question that.
Wait, what?
I'm motion.
Dan, all your subscribers subscribed for me. Danny, why did that look like... Man, that's a little sussy. Why did that look like you're playing
This is a test donation for $46. Oh.
Wait, Dan, you have a donation?
Who are you, Jake?
Wait, who gave him a member? Yeah, all your subscribers subscribed for me. Wait, he donated $46?
Donation for $46.
Someone told mom you got $46. Wait, did you have a donation? So you can't see how many. Wow.
This is a test donation for $59.
Wait, what? $59? So first 49, then 59? Wait, she donated $46? Yeah, I'm confused. Dang, like, how did they do that?
This is a test donation.
Streamlabs is very cool.
Wait, so you just got like $100?
You're a dumbass, Tony. You are a genuine dumbass. I didn't get $100 as a test donation. Awesome. Move your hand off my desk so I can actually come and play. Yo, have it. Hello.
Huh?
Just have to reboot stream after resetting stream key.
I have to go in.
Guys, you know, if you're doing the board thing, you can go all the way up to... Yeah, I love how, like, John donated you, like, $100.
Why is this? Who filled in this hole down here? They did it one below. Is that Y38?
Oh no. Who did that? Yeah, did you fill this too?
Of course it was James.
James is an absolute loser.
Tony, stop talking.
That's why you don't have milk.
Well, Apple, is this wall okay to break?
I know, Real forgot to bring it when it came back. Real's on the server, but he's done nothing but die.
Apple, can we break this wall now?
This wall, if you want.
Yeah. What's we saying, what?
You tell me, Danny, you tell me you don't have a single other torch. Not anywhere in your shelter box or your inner chest?
Apple, I'm here. Just two more.
What are we gonna do with all the leftover sand?
Wait, I guess you can fill the rest in.
No, like once we're done with the project, we can smelt it down to glass and use it for the roof.
Yeah, we can. Okay.
Oh, that's gonna be forever.
You know, a smelter. I only smelted like 2 12 boxes. How much can I? Yo! The first part of the temple is now not wet. Pog!
Well, dance a little social.
Go.
Bonk.
Danny? You really hate me, don't you?
What?
What?
How many face reviews?
But this already happened like 4
Time.
times.
Make TNT. Why would we make TNT? That's inefficient. That doesn't give us all.
Why does
No,
this
for
got
like,
that island wall?
Oh, like what we're gonna do with the leftovers. I guess we could make TNT out of it.
Netherite mining.
Because our next project is
Wait,
to get
does
a
he
netherite.
really
Who
want-
stole all my torches? I only have 2.
Does Real really want a Tony face reveal?
Apple, tip up this.
Get up here, up here. Now stand up, stand up.
That's,
Stand up,
that's
child.
why all your reveals should come from me.
Stand up, child. If you don't stand up, I will hurt you. YouTube TOS team, you heard none of that. He's at least 22, so it's not child abuse.
I'm 48 actually.
Come look at his face. Look, Tony, come here.
Help me.
There's already videos of your face. I could just re-upload. What?
You can get Alex face reveal.
Hate crime completed successfully.
JK, don't tell us where the bottle ends.
Oh yeah, boy.
You want to know the dragon is my favorite animal?
No, sir.
Because I've been dragging these guys.
It doesn't work unless I respond.
I'll do like a really fast face reveal.
Zipzap wants to play the island world, meanwhile we're just draining an ocean monument. Why does he not get that draining the ocean monument? It's much more important.
I don't want it. I'm here at the new area, Michael. Michael, this wall right here is what we're not filling yet.
What wall?
Hey, football?
Danny, so they really want a Tony face reveal.
Nah, they don't get it. He hit someone's cat. I wonder if he found. Do I have a cat around here? Huh? I think he punched one of my cats, probably. We should go get some god apples after this. Like, go for a stack of god apples each.
Danny,
Shut up, Alex.
you know what my favorite animal is? A dragon.
You're not funny.
Dragon, there's nuts across.
Guys, I've got a full inventory of sand, so I'm gonna pick the rest of this up. I'm gonna go drain.
Who's this?
Al, you guys really want a face reveal for my hands?
Oh yeah, that low back. Shut up, Alex.
My inventory is full too.
And commit a hate crime if you don't shut up.
Oh, whoa, Danny, that's a little.
Apple, my inventory is full, so I gotta.
Are we actually nearly done draining it? Yeah, we are. Look how much progress we've made so far. That's a lot of ocean blocks gone.
2 hearts?
It's so far fall.
Do you like feather falling 8? Just 4?
That's not the best I can get. Just it would cost like 40 fucking levels just to get that
Apple,
upgrade.
I already took a
I mean, but
hot and
40
a half
levels
of
isn't that.
I know, but I think I gave you Feather Falling 5. Yeah, you can watch the old stream with the stream key. I don't think I reset it though, so you can't even use it.
Yeah, because you're so cute.
Shut up!
What do you mean, shut up? Because I'm smaller than you? And it's so weird.
No one in their life has ever said that to you, Tony.
What?
You could have used that to access my stream, you know, the stream whatever the fuck you wanted, but you know, I reset it.
I mean, or you could just like gotten into it.
And plus I can force end your stream or force private it if I do see anything. Like right now if I went to my channel,
Now we have
your
a
channel,
dragon is nuts across
if I
the
saw
street.
more live streams than just this,
dragon using it.
And
Huh?
it's not fun.
I don't know if it's on this.
It's not. Important.
Well, you can make it unlisted so you can only access the
I could private it. Oh. Oh.
The monster.
Oh. Once we, that's a good thing, because once we clear the area, we can kill slimes. Havoc, I was gonna use that to get up.
Yeah,
Alright, I guess it's time to film
wait, does
more
that see my
holes.
face? I mean, or you could just like show them. Danny, did you just show me? Wow!
For a solid few seconds, too. The fuck is attacking me?
Dagger helicopter.
Why am I in the water? Who's trying to commit
That's
hate
the only
crime
face
against
we're
me?
gonna
I'm the...
Waffle, waffle.
What?
What?
Where did you scream?
Drugs.
Drugs.
I'll commit a hate crime.
Gotta create a hate. Gotta do a hate crime across your eyes.
Bruh.
How is weird in the end? What?
Really like me.
I put wheels in the end.
I'm about to do
I'm
a
not
hate
impressive.
crime against your face.
Considering there's a bunch of already lit portals.
Is there? Yeah, there's like 40 withers.
There's only one thing there that he could take. The max beacon.
Wait, where?
Oh, there's a beacon in the end. A haste too.
Sure. Oh, so there's like, oh my gosh. I'm gonna take that haste 2 beacon if you do not mind.
No, you won't.
What if it's made out of?
Gold.
We can tack care of it.
Nah, because if anyone touches it.
Yes, you're not a spell.
James, you're fucking brain dead, dude.
Why'd you say he's freaking brain dead, dude? Is it because he said tack?
That sponge didn't get wet. It's like the sponge remained dry, just like every girl Tony's ever talked to.
Oh, oh. Or it's like every girl you've talked to.
Nah, fam. That's you.
Oh yeah, I forgot. What's
The
this?
Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot I did leave some totems in the end.
Wowie wowie more. Ow.
Because Havoc, remember we were fighting the wither?
Here you go.
I
Yeah,
put
you
some of
missed
the
a
extra
spot.
ones there when I was mining obsidian in a chest. So he's probably is.
Oh, when you were fucking.
Oh yeah, he can't do anything with our house. With our old stuff. Most of it's destroyed.
Yeah.
You realize you're gonna have to destroy a bunch.
It's not that much stuff.
Oh yeah.
Hiya!
Can I do it again?
What? Shut up!
You literally just did that.
I'm gonna commit a hate crime if you don't shut the fuck up. Alright, James, make this down to Y level 39, but don't touch the temple.
Did it hear him? Do not touch the temple.
Don't break any of the temple. We want to keep the temple as part of here. No point to drain a damn ocean bomb when you break the temple. We might as well be draining a random part of the ocean. We could do that actually. Just drain a part of the ocean and make like Atlantis.
Yeah.
The city of Atlantis.
And like a dome without this extra stand.
There's lots of enemies. Yeah, there is. Should I go to the end?
Oh yeah. Sure.
I could. Fairly easily too. Just fly back real quick.
Yeah, just do that, Danny. That'd be cool.
Havoc, I'm gonna sleep in your bed. So that way I have my spawn point set here.
Did he whistle it?
I shall be back.
I forgot. Do not go to sleep.
And then without that extra sand, you can make Atlantis.
No question. I'm gonna go see if he took the totems. Because I can't remember if I was streaming when I had those totems there. I know my general way back. You can see my coordinates, so don't say anything about them. I don't really care for you. You're not that scared of a player.
Yeah. I don't even play the server anymore.
Easily just commit a hate crime against you if I wanted to.
I mean, I could
Is
just
that Bamboo Island? Oh, it's Sugar Cane. It's like, is that a bamboo island? Like the smallest jungle there ever was? There's a spruce forest out while we were mining for the desert, for that temple, which is very good.
Oh dang, you put your face cam over your coordinates. I can tell everyone your coordinates, Danny.
I know, you better not.
I won't. Unless it gives
Ooh!
me...
Shipwreck?
Unless Will gives me 5 totems, I won't.
Nah. You do realize we have hundreds of them, right?
Oh, will you give them to me to keep silent?
No, I will just break your nose if you don't keep silent. Sound good?
Yeah, I guess so.
I think I know where I'm at. I see a forest. I recognize that forest.
Yeah, you're in general right 10th alley box.
Oof. I think I know where I'm at, but I may not know for sure. So she... Motherfucker.
Do you not know your way?
I do. It's just hard. Oh, I know where I'm at. I think.
Nice spawner dice? What does he mean by that?
What?
Oh, yeah, mob farm.
What?
Is that what he's talking about?
Oh, was he in the old bunker?
Mm.
I mean, it would make sense. I swear to God, if I go back to spawn, I'm gonna be pissed. Why the fuck is there cobblestone on this road? James, you just abandoned your old town, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Danny,
You just left it.
I need
Ooh, the hole in the ground that we haven't repaired. Because every time I repair it, more fucking because it's like when I AFK, creepers and everything just walk in this portal. So like I walk into it, right? And then that shit happens.
Oh, you made the way up here? Oh, don't you need an ender pearl to get up?
Rockets are faster.
Oh, you need a boat.
Oh.
Is that blue ice? And
We do a lot of farming.
Wait, you farm wither skeletons? Wait, what do you mean?
What do you mean verifying you have cords?
Oh my gosh, it goes so fast.
Huh.
Who's this like crimson guy?
Oh,
the forest using the nether.
That's some good stuff, but oh well.
Stop there, look at it though.
Yeah, I have to activate Windows, but you're also still on a console. Imagine. I'm not paying $100 just to get rid of the watermark. There's actually a way to get rid of it without activating Windows. I can just go delete the file of the watermark, or that can break my computer if you do it wrong. And I'm not going to do that. But you could technically just delete the watermark.
Wait, is this all blue ice?
Packed ice, but yeah, kinda. We go fast.
Danny, how was your boat dying?
Fire.
But I did like diamond
Hi,
fire.
Piggy.
Kill it.
We have a few boats here.
Property of Apple and Zip. But Danny, look at your totem.
The raid farm's not even far from this area. I kidnapped a villager from the local village to do it. I kidnapped two actually, because one of them died.
Stronghold. And of course, there's just a window like right by it.
I mean, we found it by digging down to it, but I didn't think to check the ocean. This is what our end looks like, Tony.
Danny, how did you go on exactly 0?
Hmm?
You went to exactly 0. Wait, you have an Enderman farm?
There's nothing here. There's like the obsidian pathway that somehow survived for the most part, with the little weird blocks in it. I mean, it did die up here. It went all the way up. This used to be our secret meeting room. Did he take totems? I think he did. I think this is the totems in it. Didn't touch the beacon though.
I'd probably take the beacon.
Should probably take that in the chest, so no one else can have it.
Or you can get the beacon.
This is how our end looks. Very, very nice.
Now, do you?
Couple of missing, couple of missing end pillars.
Oh, just a cup. Oh,
Just a little. Just one missing.
yeah.
There's also this one. Come, look at me again. Come fight me. Fight me. Do it, dickhead. You won't. That one's gone. Pussy, that's teleporting. Echo and Hags Mike.
What if you fall off the map?
I'm not that scared.
Oh yeah, you do.
I think I'm going to the void actually.
Wait, for real?
I mean, nothing will happen, but yeah. What happens if I throw an ender pearl and go through the portal? Do I teleport back?
Check.
Wait a minute, it's like on a stasis chamber for an ender pearl, basically. We mined this one down too.
Wait, yeah, I have a question.
Yeah, we mined the pillar from up top there to down there to cover Alex's house.
For real? Wait, ooh. No fall damage, by the way.
Lag is fine.
Don't
Don't
you
question what
farm
happened to
Enderman?
this.
I mean, not Enderman. Withers over here.
Yeah, that's what happened. The wither got loose. See, this used to be obsidian, by the way. Like this whole there used to be a square platform of obsidian. Do it then, Zipzap. Do it then.
Cool wussy.
I don't know if he stole the totems or not, though. We have a couple things here.
You're.
I'm gonna wait for him here. I ain't scared.
You ain't sure.
See, this chest did have more totems. The meeting place is just fucking gone.
Kill another.
This used to be like a nice meeting place with bookshelves, carpet, everything.
But then the wither like.
I may have spawned a wither in here to fight it. There used to be a nice pathway of trees. Yeah, there's trees in the end.
I'm not gonna ask.
I had some saplings in our chest. We have boats.
I just dropped something. Where'd it go?
This used to be a pool over here. Oh, I can tell Real was here because this pool was not here before.
How do you even find his way to the end? Do you find like
Probably at the old base. I think we had an end portal nearby.
Oh yeah, we do. Like the end of.
But we had an old. Oh no, because we had an old thing that linked up to the end. Another highway.
Oh yeah, that's how I use. That's how I looked at to the powder. How's that man's not in a boat? My man's just standing on the boat.
Huh. Not.
How loser. Oh,
If I hit him though, he can get out. Oh god, they actually hurt.
they do more damage. They just run away. It's not worth it. You're gonna die.
I won't die.
You hit no crit hits. They don't use your last one. I thought you were gonna say.
I'm bored. I'm gonna go back.
Danny, there's one behind you. Run away, Danny. I wanted to see you die. Let it die, let it die. Okay. Danny, you gotta love this game.
They can't touch me. I ain't worried.
Danny. He made you use your totem.
How am I alive?
He has a totem. A few.
I'm a god. That's how.
No, just
That's kind of sussy. End city. Do you have to get end cities for like thousands of blocks are gone? It does mean something. Means you're sad.
imagine you spawn back at spawn. Ooh, that's really good.
I'd have to commit a hate crime.
That'd be like at least 1,000 blocks away.
Guys, I'm back.
Let's go. He crashed.
I just had to jump through a portal. I got impatient. Use the totem for a meme, but
Yeah, for a meme.
you think I would die? I would die to that almost died to that on purpose. Not almost died, but
Did die.
nah. I'm a god woodsman. Look my mountains.
I just showed you using an auto clicker.
I know. It's easier though.
Brig.
Yeah, it hurts my finger to do it the other way.
Wait,
After clicking it for a couple thousand, the thousandth, 10,000th time, it hurts your hand.
well, you haven't even clicked 2,000 times today.
I don't know. I wonder how much my Minecraft hours say.
Yeah, I want to too.
Well, it's been reset as of late because I actually made a Razer account, but I don't know how much it's been since then. This is Synapse. Oh, it's Cortex, not whatever the fuck I said. Synapse.
Oh, my tooth.
Cortex. View dashboard. 136 hours.
Because mainly they AFK at like nighttime.
But that's like. This is at like 700 before, so I have nearly 1,000 hours in Minecraft.
Wait, let me see how many you have in Fortnite. Fortnite. You played Fortnite more than you played Minecraft.
As of late. Also, there's the system specs.
Memory 16 gigabytes.
PlayStation only have like 6.
Fallout 4. Wait, you have 2 Minecrafts?
Fallout 4, I can go through a different app.
So you have over 300.
No, that's all of them because it's tracked through Steam.
Oh, I have a Minecraft in it. Apex Legends. Destiny 2. Wow. Only 2.9 is better than
This game ran like shit.
How much did you buy it for?
It's free, I think.
Then why are there like 3 Minecrafts?
I'm gonna calm down with the place.
It's Java edition.
For a second, 'cause
You played 1 hour.
Not too much.
Then what's the other Minecraft?
BeamNG. Look at that bullshit.
25 frames?
It's inconsistent as shit in FPS.
25 frames?
And I know you're in here, dude.
Yes, you can teleport. It's teleported to your last spawn. Like your last spawn point.
Aha, found the wandering trader.
I've been helping a lot, guys. Just like I've been talking with them, you know? Showing them and just flexing their shit.
There's no one cares.
Very entertaining stream, by the way.
Look, we're not going to talk about how...
If you make an alt account and subscribe, you will see a cool animation.
But you will.
You will. It'll give me a little ding.
Ding! I want to hear that.
Why did I see a pie? Why is the Sam next to me disappearing?
Go to the next block.
I don't like. They don't even comprehend like the. At least, what's his name? Fucking Chance or Jake. At least he doesn't question how I have 600 levels and call me a cheater.
Oh, Jake's
Just
the guy from
realizes that-
Fortnite, right?
Yeah, just realizes that I have no life and I like and I like Minecraft. I have more hours on Minecraft overall than I do Fortnite. Because it's like, since I've had this computer since like December, I've had a couple thousand hours. Not a couple thousand, but 1,000 hours almost in this game. Because I had like 700 before it got reset.
Wait, Dan, I have a question. What about Fortnite on your PlayStation?
Still, because like even during that time I played Minecraft a lot.
True. You're about to trap Havoc.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
That word will suffocate in sand.
Dan, you took his spawn point.
Are you trying to suffocate me, mate?
No.
You use so many fireworks.
You guys have a death wish.
Dan, you like sharpness 5 or something on your axe?
Yeah, because why not? Oh, I only have unbreaking too. That's why this axe
Apple?
breaks so
Are we
fast.
doing under healing?
Nah, don't worry about that. Just fill it in, and like, because like once we raise it to Y39, that won't even matter.
Wait, why is it Y39? Oh, you'll have an infinite food source.
I think we may just go to a different one and make a guardian farm.
Oh, you're not making a guardian farm out of this one?
Nah, this is gonna be a little cool little area. I don't think I've ever drained an ocean monument fully.
What do you have, Danny? Do you have like Aqua Infinity 82?
Desperation 3 and Aqua Infinity 1.
Let's say if you didn't have like Aqua Infinity, that'd be pretty gosh darn sussy. You killed the Elder Guardians here already?
Mm-hmm. I think we have 54 sponges. James cleared this place a while ago.
James himself?
Yeah. We do ventures on our own. We don't just all stick together most of the time. We're all...
But isn't James like the weakest out of you three?
I don't know. It may be Havoc, honestly, because I think James has some of his more stuff. Has a slight bit, like if we were to fight, I think James has more backup gear. Like we weren't using like the gear that we have on display as an armory. But like in terms of like having backup stuff, I've got 3 god apples on myself. I don't know how many they have. But I also am pretty sure even if they were richer than me, I could kill them relatively easily. As last time Havoc tried to betray me, it went pretty shit for him.
Oh yeah, he did try to betray
He lost everything.
Then you're gonna die, start dying.
And the old realm. Nah, that's like a quarter of a heart of damage.
You're not lying, you just do like a quarter of a heart of damage. Boom chalakala. Does that have punch on it? Dang, did you just one hit it? No, I didn't.
Damn it. Time for round 2. It fucking needs bone, are you kidding me?
How is he spamming? Oh,
That's my arrow key, by the way.
I know. Why did you say I left? Why are you saying I left?
Because he's going to the end. I think he's trying to meet up with Real. It's like one
That's like his 40th time saying I'm almost there. Almost there, sweetie.
I don't like the general way home. I just gotta find the forest that we mutilated and it's now basically a plains biome.
Yeah.
Wait.
We like wood, okay? Wood's hard to come by.
Yeah, now it is. After you mutilated the closest.
Don't ask like the time where I harvested 2 full shulker boxes worth of logs.
Logs?
And that we already ran out of it. I did it twice actually, for the bunker. That bunker is not very cheap to make. I think you knew that already though.
But then, why logs out of all things?
Why not? Why not logs is the real question.
So you made a whole bunker out of logs, nothing else?
Not just logs, but...
Like there was the outside layer, like obsidian?
Yeah, it's obsidian, dude. You think we encased in obsidian? Because, you know,
That'd be pretty sensitive.
keep the poor people out. We don't want the poor people in. They ruin the vibe. Straight from, nah. You know what's funny about that, Jake? One of the spawn biomes nearby is the Badlands. The Mesa. We spawn like right by one, and there's an old farm that could give you 9 stacks of wheat a harvest. You could get like a stack of hay bales per harvest. At one point, I had a few stacks of hay bales. I had more hay bales than I had more wheat than I did coal. Now I have more potatoes than I do coal. And we just may have made giant potato farm. I don't think I've ever showed that on stream though. I don't think I will today either. As we're just gonna continue to place down sand. As I want to get at least a whole nother row finished today.
Guys, you know the sponges, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then do the next one with sponges, dude. I don't know how to use them. I use every single sponge on them.
I can use them semi-effectively. It's
Half of
just
them are
because
I
every
have, like 20 of them are not even wet. To survive the sponges.
I know how to do it. I'll just go pick them up after we're done filling in this hole.
Okay. Apple's gonna do it, James.
That boy a menace to society. How many more columns do we have to do? Yeah, someone's leaving sand down here to despawn. Not cool.
James, why were you leaving
There's like
sand down
there's
there?
like 2 stacks almost worth of sand down there.
James, why did you not do? Well, I was about to, but then I was like, I'm just gonna enter my inventory and grab it again. Never did.
Oh yeah, there's this area too. We've got like a small chunk over here.
Yeah, we should probably
We've got like 3 more columns to fill up. It's not even that bad. Ah! Hi.
Hi.
Wee. I'm on drugs. We don't tell anyone. Who took half my sponges?
Yes, we'll cook.
Oh, here's the rest of them.
Put them in the furnace.
Ooh, creeper! Creeper. Oh, I missed. Uh-oh.
What happened?
Nothing. Don't come look over here. Don't come look over here. Nothing happened. Don't come over here. Never do. Hey, I said don't. Creepers are dicks.
Okay, I'm gonna help you fix it.
It's not that bad. It's just a little leak. You know, the ocean's just leaking. If this was realistic, this whole thing would have been like half full by now. Of water again. Good thing Minecraft's not realistic. Then again, realistically, you wouldn't be able to just drop sand in an ocean like this and drain it.
Almost there.
Shut the fuck up sometimes. No one loves you. Your family disowns you for a reason. I hate people who say straight out of creative, because like I see some insane things in Minecraft. I'm like, nah, probably not creative. Some of it I can tell. You can tell if certain things are creative. There's certain giveaways.
Yeah.
Especially like those people who used to like, oh, I'm retiring this world thing. And they have like all these richities. Because most people who get that rich don't just retire their world. Only time that happens is if your Phil's a Minecraft and you die to a you die to a child. I wonder if Philza fears Tommy in it because he's a child. I wonder. Because he did die to a child after all. It takes a lot of sponges to drain a column of the ocean. That's because there's hundreds of source blocks that you've got to get rid of, and you got to get rid of them the right way.
Oh, is your inventory full too? No, we close to a thing that we can run.
These ones I'm having more struggle draining for some reason. Alright, time to mine up all the sponges. Boy, bad news. By the way. Bro, I'm not saying that you weren't creative, I'm just saying what a stupid person would say if they can't achieve what you have. True, yeah, I know. I figured you weren't. I was fine with you. Although Vorksy is one of those kids. It's just like if he can't see himself be able to get it. I have played Minecraft since like fucking years, dude. I mean, it's funny though because I've played for years and I'm still shit at redstone. I mean, I know how to do certain things. I know how to watch a YouTube tutorial and copy it. And I learn from those on the occasion, but... Is this the last column? Nope. Havoc, don't fill in that water spot. I need it. I'm trying to not waste as many rockets. Does my riptide trident use durability when I'm flying with it? I don't think it does, but... MLG sand? You saw that, right, Havoc? MLG sand? Honestly, I'm a pro Minecrafter. I just MLG sand. See, the grid pattern's way more effective. You would have ran out of sand by now. But since we can just pretty much like get rid of 90% of it when we're done,
Yeah.
and like we're only using a few stacks out of our shulker boxes, you know. And I mine up all these sponges, because the sponges I can clear like a column or two with them normally.
Yeah.
That's very good. Most of the time though, it's not people before TikTok. A lot of that cringy shit didn't exist because it's like you saw people do it. But it's also because on TikTok, because it's a minute time span, you can't really show all your progress in it like Wadsy did, like when he did his full netherite beacon. I mean, like that was a hella impressive project, but it took the guy ages to do. So it's like there's no way in hell he faked it, you know.
Yep.
Plus it's hardcore, and you know you can't really go and create it in hardcore. I think James just gets enjoyment out of watching sand fall. I'm gonna show this world off, like, once we're done draining this. Like show off some of the crazy things we've done in the realm and just see how many comments it gets of creative, by the way.
Yeah.
You know, just to see. I predict there's gonna be a good few.
At least 20 minutes.
Alright, see you later. Boom. I don't buy. Isn't it crazy that we've already ran this much?
I don't even know where the portal is.
You know what's funny? Some strongholds I don't think have a dungeon. Not dungeon, but end room. Or it used to be like that.
Oh, we probably went to the original spawn portal. Why are we all working on one?
Yeah, but it'd be faster if we're all working on multiple.
Yeah, we have to work on multiple.
I cannot break this shit. I'm gonna turn off
It's
the
the
auto
fact
for
that
the
we're
break
on
because I
multiple.
can't break it fast enough.
Actually, I'll work on this since he hasn't on the picture. I'll help you. He hasn't on the picture, so I'll let him do that. Don't help me.
You guys might as well help each other so that way we're all working on it together.
True.
And these are the last two columns of this area. It doesn't mean we're gonna be done, because we still have a good 3 hours to go. Or 2 hours. And you know, if it took us like 2 hours to get to this point, we could probably drain another column by the time we're done. And we'll have 3 columns drained out of like, probably like 10 we'll have to do, if not more. It's like 30% of the way there in like a day, in 2 days. And the first day we only did like 2 hours, we could have done way more. I think, like, if I have, like, free time from school, like, during school hours, like, if I'm not doing anything, I may just, and I'm good, I'll just start working on this.
Yeah.
Off stream or something, and just, you know. And then, like, once I'm done with school, if we don't instantly go on Fortnite, we can play this.
Yeah, true.
We can do, like, an hour and a little bit more a day. We'll drain it. There's just a lot of sand right here. Oh, I forgot Real's still here.
Yes.
I can only sit back. Do you think I don't get copyright striked if I have Netflix, if I'm watching Netflix? You don't mind, do you have it?
Nah, I don't mind.
I don't really care for anyone who's watching stream because it's dead anyway. This is more so to document it so people don't think I'm cheating. Also, I just realized I didn't. Oh! There goes half the water. Why is she messaging me?
Oh, I'm about to ground.
I guess I can just drain the rest of this column. Majority of it.
I'm making it so it's at 30.
Let's go. The baby noises.
Wait, you know how we're bumping the level down to 39? I'm at level 39. My enchantment level is at 39.
And? That's not... Is there an achievement of bringing us in?
I think we did a pretty manageable project.
You would have to literally...
Easy project.
I almost understand. Oh no.
Don't worry. There's literally so box full of them.
Good.
Alright, this column's drained.
Oh, this phone.
Oh yeah, I have to use firework rockets to get up. While you guys continue working that way, I'm gonna start punching out some sponges. It's fairly sad that people who cry are like, you know, they can't see themselves being able to do something in this game, so they see someone else. It's clearly creative. You know, if I earned an achievement on stream and like I can show it because I've got the timestamp on it, I think.
Bro,
It didn't show up on stream, sadly enough, but I like to show work. See, I did the Iron Belly achievement.
yeah, they didn't kill me though.
Guardians normally aren't that scary.
They only got 2 damage.
You know when a trident has as much durability as what's it called?
Because they do like a half a heart of damage.
Dude, how the heart is not that much?
It takes. We have 10 hearts. It would take 20 hits of half a heart to kill you, and that's assuming. Like, you know, you don't regen in between.
I'm gonna go do
The next part of this is actually kind of fun, you know, when you get to drain it.
Yes.
I'm actually not using an auto clicker right now because it's more efficient to do it this way. I want to make a UHC at yeah, it's called UHC map at some point soon.
Yeah.
It's like ultra hardcore. Like, I want to make one with command blocks because there are ways to do it.
Okay, I gotta enter my inventory for this spot.
Mine is all pretty much emptied. I'm gonna go straight in the direction we need to like divide it out so we know how much of it we have to get rid of.
Okay.
Hey, Apple.
Huh?
Hey, so what?
I want to trade him.
A trident? Who cares?
I have both my tridents.
I have a trident on me yet.
I was thinking we start offering services like in the end. Like we offer to sell people stuff and they meet us in the end and we give them like supplies and things for like diamonds or netherite, you know.
Yeah.
And we make it things hard to get, like boxes of totems. We make people richer, but in the process we give ourselves stuff. Like maybe like once we were working on the beacon project. You know?
Yeah.
We have people fund us. Isn't it cool that we're already able to see part of the thing we've drained out?
Yeah.
Real and Zip Zap are actually like, trying to play the game and do necessary things. Meanwhile, we're out here just draining an ocean monument for fun.
Yes. Yes. Oh, we have a pretty decent size of it too.
I mean, this is A lot of work. Like, you wouldn't think this was just in a random area. Like, you wouldn't think that this was just like in a random part of an ocean.
Yeah.
I saw a video by Meat Canyon where I made the show on stream actually, just because it's funny. The baby, the babies. Don't ever trust the baby.
What the? I had a visual glitch and the camera was floating, but then they disappeared.
Yeah, I have a recording of Havoc's dog being magic.
Yeah. My dog was just floating.
Yeah, his baby dog was just floating like 10 blocks in the air. It was freaky. Fucking hell.
Oh no, it's the water.
Yeah, I've got nearly a full inventory of sand. He's like, oh no, some water. We don't like water, clearly. I'm putting a water stream up so we can get up easy.
Okay, I'm because I only have to put those in. Did I block off?
Yeah, I'll wait for you. Oh yeah, we've got to do the next column anyway.
Yeah, yep, the next column. James already made the outline for it.
One. Well, I guess it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, someone count. Okay. Alright, so you two work on this
Oh,
one.
this is hard part.
One,
Only the monument.
two.
I
Hold up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll watch a show.
Free beacon, Jason. Oh my god.
Take the beacon, I may have to end you. You can use the beacon, ZipZap, like to mine obsidian. Like it's a public access beacon, but if you take it, we may have to start. We may have to go bomb your house with withers and cement crystals. I hate the springtime so bad, dude. Well, not in terms of the weather, but I get fucking allergies and it's annoying.
Yep.
Like, I'm fine. I wonder if we're gonna team up. So, you know, one of our things is we're gonna drain the ocean monument out too, so we have to go in there with sponges and drain it.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, Havoc, you finish this one.
If I can get out the water.
Okay, so James is on this one over here. I'm gonna go one over.
I'm gonna drain
One,
out another one.
2,
Another column after this.
3, 4,
Oh, he
Oh
died.
no!
6.
You got all the totems.
How do you die with totems? Oh well, it was like 11. We have multiple chests of them out in the snow biome area.
How many do I have to count again, Apple?
It's on the 6th block. Each like column is 5 blocks wide, so you gotta make sure it's 5. So what you do, right? Here, have I'll start it for you.
What here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, you're on the right block.
Let's go.
It's all better if we work on each separate ones.
Whoa, Michael! Be careful of these. Look, Michael.
I can't even see you. We're next to dog.
There's gonna be those little X's and like these things around them, and you have to build under.
Yeah. No, we don't have to build underneath it.
Because like once we end up draining it, as like we start undraining it, there's only a few of them anyway. It's like the only one in this column. There'll be like 1 per column for the next little bit.
He's looking for the totem.
Yeah, the most annoying area is gonna be once we hit like our middle area.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think at that point we'll save it for last and we'll drain the
Wait, you have
outside.
an ender chest?
There's an enemy playing around, Michael.
Yeah, I had one in the end. Oh, that means he has to get another ender chest. Oh yeah, because I picked up that ender chest though. Because I lost one. I was wondering where I left it and I found it, so I stole it back.
Oh god, I'm actually dead.
Guardians do hurt. If there's a couple of them, you can overwhelm.
I think we can drain out another column after this if we work fast enough.
If we're actually like all working towards it, it'd be easy. The only question is, do we have enough sand for it? We should though, considering just how small that area is compared to other things. Easy. Look how many columns we've already got done. It's only 8:03.
It's 8 o'clock. Oh.
What? So we've been doing this. I've been doing this for 3 hours.
Nah, we started at 6. I think. So we've only been doing it for like 2 hours. It's not even that much.
Oh, tell me if I got this correct.
He's there.
Count.
It doesn't matter if it's ever so slightly off as long as it's semi-easy to drain.
Right here?
This is just so we can get our sand back semi-effectively. Echo.
Yes, echo, mom, like echo.
I think it's because you have your headphone. Do you have loud headphones? I can turn them really loud.
I honestly don't know. I can hear your voice louder, but like when we were playing with Billy, his voice was really fucking loud.
He just has a loud mic on. And he has a clicking keyboard.
Yeah.
I don't like those buttons. I don't like it for gaming. They're bad. If you're gaming with people.
Yes.
Bones. Okay. Hold on.
I'll cut like a bone.
I do legitimately have like a shulker full, and there's like 18 stacks of it out in the end, like our nether highway area,
Yeah.
like the hub for it. There's like 18 stacks of bones in one of the chests.
Mm.
That's something else we need to eventually do, just finish up that nether highway. You know, because we use it decently enough. And to like finish that one. So that way we can speed this trip
Wow.
and save a few seconds. Wow, look how many we've already done. Yeah, we're basically nearly done. Ah! Whee! So you're dropping Sam. Oh, James is on this one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might as well just do it here.
Oh, you want the last one? Last one?
I think maybe while you and me work on draining these two, James should go make the next like little like outline.
Yes.
Like
You can
what?
make the next outline after when apple drain these things. Okay.
Just like get done with the outline and then he can come help us. Just like that way, like we can just repeat the same process.
Yeah.
And we'll be because the quicker we do it, maybe we'll get like if we get like halfway done today and we put more work into it tomorrow. Because then like the real next thing we'll have to do is fly back to base and just get a bunch of what's it called. I think I may end up dismantling. I don't know though, because like I know like exactly like the coordinates of the nether portal that take us from spawn if we ever get stuck back there. So I think I may just like go dismantle it. Because in case when you ever get stuck there, and as long as I'm not, I could at least mute my mic and stream.
Oh, I'm done with mine.
Got the audio.
I'm gonna help you.
I like message you. Alright. I'm like halfway through mine. It's because with this auto clicker, like it pretty much sets it down like the millisecond it's ready to be set.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely interested, like, to teleport to like all areas of this map that have been civilized, you know?
Yeah.
And like see like how every area compares to ours. Probably not that much, but you never know. This is going to have like a giant city.
Tip-Top could be fucking walking his ass off.
Probably not though, unless he'd be doing it whenever we're offline. Because like even that wouldn't make sense. Am I dropping sand on your guys' head?
Nah. You did once, I think.
Bot.
Let's go. Now we can go make the next outline.
And we shall drain these ones.
After you work on this one, I'll work on this one.
Alright, I gotta go grab the sponges. Use those to drain a column or two. We're in a very fun time. I feel like it may take us longer to decorate it because like we've got to dig out the ground, you know?
Yeah.
Because like pretty much after what we'll have to do is we'll have to like go through and replace all this bottom ground with dirt.
Oh, ooh. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, and like we'll have some grass so like eventually it can grow.
Yeah.
Put some trees down.
Animals and shit.
Yeah, nah, I mean not animals. We'd have to bring them through the nether, if anything. That could be down to you. If you want to do it, I won't stop you, but I don't really want to, honestly. Like, just because, like, the amount of work that'll be just for a few animals. But if you want to bring some animals here, you'll have to we'll have to tag them all. So if we get a few animals here, I'll I'll give you a few name tags that you can name. It's funny because I'm just watching a fish die. Oh, that's sad because the area I broke was perfectly blocked by a sponge.
Ooh.
This is a fish dying next to me as I'm waiting for water to come back so I can swim up it. Using my trident, of course. I do bad.
How much sand do we have left?
I'm gonna go down to the other side and start draining, and then we can meet in the middle.
Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, here's the jackpot. Okay. Where did it go block? Or where am I at? Oh, yeah, I'm over here.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me? Do you?
I think my Minecraft just froze. Yeah, it did. I'm gonna reboot it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Luckily, though. Ooh, is the application bug? Never mind, I'm in. It just froze up on me. That's the first time it's done that, though. Meanwhile, Fortnite, that's happened daily so far. Even today it happened earlier.
Yeah, if you come back in.
I crashed. But for me crashing just means I'm freezing. It's funny because it took for me to be streaming and shit for it to happen. Well, I guess I've had the game crash, but never freeze and crash. It's just like it's crashed like when I'm first booting up my computer, or like there's just been times where it's crashed like because I accidentally because I'm in the game running. Like I try to leave it open.
I finished a wooden six out of definitely human, but
Oh well.
nothing scary.
Right. Cool thing though is these sponges can drain like a room by themselves. Unless I'm using them apparently, because apparently I'm ineffective as hell with them. At least this time I am. Like the water's just not going away. Legit. Alright then. I just killed 2 fish on accident. Like, we've already I feel bad for any fish that like had their home here previously. It's like Finding Nemo. Sorry, buddy, you're about to drown. And oh, there's this. I just saw Nemo die. Did you kill this fish, Havoc? This fish just got cooked. It was auto cooked. God, that's actually kind of brutal.
No.
He got cooked. I just saw it bleed out and it was cooked. I dropped cooked sand. Cooked cod. Huh.
Oh no.
That's kind of fucked. Oh well.
Minecraft's
Fish lives
fucking
matter.
crazy.
Who said fish lives matter? We've probably killed a couple dozen of them. With our, draining an ocean. We should just, at one point, like, once, like, we've done every other conceivable thing, just drain a whole ocean. Like a whole ocean biome. Just gone.
Like a whole ocean biome?
Yeah, I think there's machines we can make for that. I guarantee I could find a machine that is like a water remover that we could just run over an ocean repeatedly. Not like this big of an ocean. We'll find a tiny ocean. Somewhere like
Yeah, okay. Tiny ocean. Good.
Where are you, Havoc?
I'm still on my first one.
Oh. Well, I have sponges to be fair. And I barely drain. I've drained the small column like this one. I had the way more effective way. Alright, so what we're gonna have to start doing next, and instead of going like this way, we'll start doing like lines the other way. Like, we'll leave like the middle for last, so like, because that area's gonna be the most annoying to deal with.
Middle for that.
I'll show James what I mean
Okay.
later.
We're not gonna get to it today or something. I
Well,
just killed one with 50.
considering how much work we just didn't here. Like, once because like we've got to fill up like the other bracket here. It's 8:15 and we've already got this one to the point of draining. And drained a column. Basically 2 already. This is like sponges
So
are the
you
most
saying
effective way.
We have more production on Minecraft and Fortnite. Let's go.
Yeah. We're playing the Hype Night tomorrow though.
Okay.
So we can play Minecraft until then, like an hour before, and then we'll do an hour or so of warm up and messing around in Zone Wars and such. So like I'll find out what time that starts. Do you know? I think it starts at like 6, don't it?
Yes. 6.
We all play till 9. So you
I can't play on my Xbox until 9 because it's automatically at 8.
We'll ask your mom if you can. Tell her something that lasts like right up until like 9 o'clock exactly. Ask her if she can extend it for that day so you can do it.
How much pie?
Like tell her, like you're trying to save your time for like those 3 hours, and that's like when you want to be able to use it, if you want. Because like 2 hours to play the tournament could be enough, but also couldn't be. May not be enough,
Huh.
Dragon.
Boom.
Wait, Danny.
What?
Which pizza do you like most, Little Caesars or Wendy's?
Little Caesars.
Wendy's doesn't have pizza.
Wendy's nuts smack across your face.
That's not even funny. 'Cause it makes no sense.
It does though, Tony. It doesn't. You're gonna run out of sand.
I already knew you'd be doing something like that too. I just wanted to see how piss poor of a joke it would be.
It's better than your eyebrows.
That's
Fighting. Alex, come here. I have another we got bored moment.
What? He did that all in like 5 hours. And he's
For reference, that is the other side that we need to go to. We've done this much. If we were, and we're probably gonna have like this extra column here drained.
That's about 1/3, right?
We'll be done soon.
Yeah, but you got about another 2 days. If you really go.
And not, because like we've got 2 hours left for today. Alright, so Havoc, you want me to help you with this one or start a new one?
If you want to start a new one, you can.
I'll just help you with this one.
Okay.
Wait for my sponges to dry. Just like, you know how like we're basically going forward this time? We're gonna like cut down like our thing to like the side, like instead of like going like this wide way, we're gonna go like the small way in terms Like, we're basically gonna do this and, like, rotate it and just go straight to the other side of the border.
Okay.
I'll kind of show James what I mean. Like, have it come here. Come back up. Like, cause Havoc, you know how we've been going, like, this way?
Yeah.
We're gonna, like, go out that way to the other edge of the border next time.
Oh.
And,
okay.
like, once we get over there, we'll do it, like, all the way to the other side there, and then, like, repeat, and, like, we'll keep doing that until we hit in the middle. After this layer. And eventually it'll get quicker and quicker as the smaller we go. I can drop sand at an alarmingly fast rate this way.
We did this in like a day and a half or something. I don't
We did
know.
like less than a column in like 2 hours.
You might think.
We haven't even been working at like max rates because like I went AFK for half an hour.
But yesterday we only worked on it for
Dang,
about
got dragon?
4 hours,
Shut up.
and today we only worked on it.
Yesterday we worked on it for like under little like 10 minutes under 2 hours, but that was also with sand mining.
Yep.
The only worrying thing is like when we start running low on sand, that'll slow us down.
Yeah.
But considering for now all the sand we're really using is to fill in the holes and
What? Dude, why is F6 your button?
that's just the default bind for this. I could change it, but it's not that hard to do. It's just these 2 keys. And since I actually made a razor, the reason I made a razor is count because without it, sometimes the app would crash.
Yeah.
And I could sometimes just go on the task manager and like force close it, like force it to manually reboot. But other times like I'd have to like no matter what if I wanted to get it working again reboot my PC. And like what sucks about that is because I've got a tinier keyboard. If I need to use arrow keys or like any other key that's not on my smaller keyboard, I have to hold a button down and like do certain buttons as they're mapped to it, you know? Like Windows lock is F is U, but I've got to hold down the function key.
What function?
This guy.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
The fuck? You just stepped in my headphones.
We're not talking, even though they're right next to each other in the end.
Turn that up all the way.
I put this percent to level Y so we fall by way.
Oh well. We'll fix it. Like I said, I figured we'd have to go back from the sand ready from the beginning of this project. I just want to get as far as we can with what sand we've got. And like, once we start running low. That's why I did the grid pattern though too, so we could get farther. You know there's people who like what they did is, because there used to be a glitch where you could get sand to float using dandelions. Like you could bug it to float. And so someone did it where they just built like an inception mode of it above the temple, and like so once like he broke one thing, it would make the whole sand fall and drain the ocean instantly. That's the cooler way to do it, yes, but it's
Why are you
also more
sleeping?
They're
efficient.
both in the end, we can't sleep.
Should we? Just
I
to
did.
ward off phantoms for a day.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Oh, hell, that was the other outline.
Ow!
He was shot in the face.
Meanie. I'm gonna go punch him into the hole. What am I being?
Why is he a apple?
What am I being hit by? Am I suffocating?
I don't know.
I'm suffocating.
What the fuck is that Enderman doing? Look. I am the Enderman.
Get fucked, skeleton. He survived!
He survived?
He didn't even take fall damage! You know what? No, you don't get to die to fire. You get to die to my bow. I missed. I missed.
It has to go 22 blocks down for them to die.
We just more than 22 blocks.
Actually, it is only like a little less than that. Still though, he was burning though. He was like, I think it's because like sometimes like there's a TPS issue, like the game like when it's like doing a backup or something. Sometimes you don't take fall damage. I think that's happened to the Skelly boy. I'm gonna start filling in from the bottom.
Okay.
Have to be more involved this way, but oh well. More efficient. The more efficient we go, the more we can do. Havoc, the max blocks you can place if you're sitting on top of a block is you can place 3 downs, like what I'm doing is I make a 3 tall sand tower and I just repeat that process all across the bottom layer and I'm going 3 blocks at a time filling it up.
Yeah.
And since I have respiration, I can do like basically a whole
Oh,
little
I
area.
took the rest of the sand.
The remaining sand, like all the sand we have,
Yeah.
we don't have that much left then? Unless James is carrying some.
Then how many are you carrying?
Did you take like all the sand from every last shulker box?
Yeah, I checked like every single box.
We're gonna have to empty. We're gonna have to deal with all the sponges, and then we're gonna.
Am I lying though?
Hey.
Too short to
Alright, I'm gonna start emptying some of the stuff off until like so we can bring back as many shulkers as we can.
Okay.
And I start emptying it all into as many shulkers as I can fit some of the stuff in.
Steve, I know where you live.
Cool.
I know where this is.
Cool. But shut up,
If
kid.
Zip Zip gives me 2 totems, I'll tell him where your location.
Nah, you won't.
Why?
Because then you'll be bombed and Zip Zap will be obsidian trapped. And you will
I
too.
don't even play a server like that.
I know, but then like I'll take back Minecraft disc then if you're doing that to intentionally grief even though you're not playing. Because then at that point you're just doing it to be a dickhead. And
I
then you
mean,
don't.
but still, you're bullying me
Yeah,
like every day.
We're going back to
Cool,
the
you deserve it.
sand area to get some more sand.
One.
Not yet, once we run out.
Soon, very soon, dude.
Turn that auto to
Take out all this stuff. Shut up, Tony. Are we missing shulker boxes? It feels like we are.
Oh no.
I'm gonna use the sponges for the last time. Shut up, Tony.
This was almost exactly half the monument.
Even that's not bad for today. Like, if we're already halfway done, or nearly halfway done, that is not a bad progress bar. Like, basically, like, we're, like, say, like, we're 40% done. I'm happy with that. Especially because I'll probably get another few percentage points done, like, during the school day, as I've got, like, out of, like, the school day, there's, like, 3 hours of dead time.
Oh, that's
Who
good.
broke a hole in my sand?
I have no idea.
There's, like, a hole right here. I don't have
I just stopped doing. I didn't take some sand away from this area over here.
if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
There's probably a few stacks there. Doo-doo-doo.
Who has the sponges? We can. Oh, keep them.
Oh, I'm gonna fill some of this area.
Oh, that sucks. Havoc, do you have some sand I can borrow? Like a stack?
Yeah, I can give you a stack of
Stack or two?
Come to me real quick. Yeah, I can.
Hi. Hi. You need like a stack or two to go cover up a hole. Let's go. The baby happy. Also, Havoc, your torches are gonna break. Your torches back here. Yep, they're broken.
I'm gonna put any torches. I don't so.
There's some torches down here, and there's also some on the other side. Like, we've nearly got some of the outline done though as well. It'd be cool to see, like, even, because even like the amount we've drained, that's like a few thousand blocks worth of ocean. Which doesn't sound like much. Like, it sounds like a lot more than it is. A few thousand blocks of ocean. Plus, you gotta think how much sand we've been using to, like, fill in holes.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of it probably went. Oh, this one doesn't even go down to Y35 fully. I'm gonna go get some, like, a stack or two of some of, like, the random miscellaneous blocks we've got. Like dirt and, like, random shit that we don't need. To save some shulker room. And, like, go fill in this one. Or go fill in some of these, like, right down to, like, Y level 38, and then so we only have to do one layer of sand. 38, so this one will be 39, so we need to... Good, there's only like a layer below this.
Oh, M4 is full. I'll be right back. I'm going. I gotta go into my inventory.
What is?
I gotta go into my inventory because there's so much sand in it.
You got so much things in it.
No, I ran out of sand just by me doing those things before I was able to pull my inventory back up.
How full is your inventory without the sand? That's not full.
No, it was. I literally just put a lot back into the broken boxes, Michael.
Tigger, can you see how long we have to go into the next?
I'ma die like an African. Oh no, that means he's gonna starve to death. That's not fun.
Like, I already marked out an area. I know where to go. I always drop in the corners where we have to not so we can just grab that.
Well, this is another hole officially drained of this side.
I'll go do it where
I'm gonna go fill in all the other ones down to, like, to their perfect number of, like,
Okay.
Y level 38.
Oh, I see the hole. Seems to me.
This one doesn't go down. Damn.
we're almost halfway done with the project.
I think, like, none of these go down below, but they'd be the easier holes to fill up. Alright, I guess that was, like, the only one. Well, it'll work for, like, some of these other areas. Some areas are gonna be a bit trickier to fill in, though.
Yep.
That's why I like go into the middle, because I want to get as much done as possible. The more we drain today, the better. Plus, it looks better if we've gotten, like, up to... If we would have worked on it from yesterday, we would be a bit past the 50% point, but oh well.
Okay, now I can go finish.
My inventory.
Alright, I'm gonna go drain some from
Looking
the other
not
side with
big.
sponges.
Okay.
He didn't want to die like an African. So, he died like a free faller whose parachute failed. Not wrong. Rah, water levels just drop. Be nice of you if you did. Boom. 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 Boom.
We better probably tap for like a little bit more than 2 hours or something. Because the last one we were in was really.
Okay, that's another column drained.
Oh, can I kill you? Come on. So you're gonna hit me again? Holy shit.
And I've drained another column.
Oh, that's good.
Apple flowers.
I'm working on my other one.
He doesn't know I don't even have like admin powers really. I have like the power to ban people and stuff, but that's it. In terms of like admin powers to like go like / delete your base, I don't have those powers. Because that requires cheats. This is more so just your friendly though, so I don't want.
But
I mean, get.
Yeah, why are we walking on the same one? I'll go walk on this one now. Why you need to die? I can make that happen. What the fuck?
The fuck is this man snorting? And where do
I
you
think
get
this
some?
man's losing his mind, I think.
What, from just doing the same repeated process of draining sand for hours?
Yeah.
How would that happen?
It's really easy. Uh-huh.
And he's been doing this for about 2 hours and 10 minutes.
And
Your point? He's
it's not
not
that
wrong.
long.
Especially not for the progress we've made.
We're going to make it to the museum.
I don't know what we were making to do.
How are you?
It's gonna be like a small little civilized home area.
Yes, and it's not that big. We're not going to make it.
I want to see how Jessie reacts to this, your sister, when she sees a stranded ocean monument.
What are you doing?
Does your sister know that we're draining an ocean monument, Havoc?
Nope, this is not good.
Havoc.
What?
Does your sister know what we're doing?
Yeah.
Did she say anything weird about what we're doing?
Nah.
Ah, so she's just used to you being a crazy little Minecraft player?
And Jesse, Filter is sus.
I mean, he is not. He is Phil's on Minecraft. He made Minecraft.
Yes. Now
Yep.
she's saying that try doing it with one person.
It's not that hard.
Mm.
It would just take longer.
Oh, I got hours left on my Twitch. Oh.
Ooh. And it'll be at like 9:31. Yo, here's my one piece of contribution to this area. Sand.
Let's go.
Imagine like imagine like you only have exactly the perfect amount because of that. Alright, I'm smelting sponges.
Okay.
Now what do I do?
I honestly don't know.
I don't really have that much any sand. And since I don't think there's any in these. Oh, there's a stack in here. I can work with that temporarily. Ooh, there's a lot of sand in here. Good few stacks.
Let's go.
We don't have to go resupply yet. Can probably drain the rest of this with just the sand we have remaining.
Let's go.
I mean, draining an ocean monument with just one person compared to us would make it like this 3 times slower.
Yeah.
But there'd also be way more efficient ways to do it if I really just wanted to. Especially on Java Edition, like Phil's, because I believe on Java Edition there are machines, like, they can just remove water manually, like, automatically. Because, you know, like the Psycraft people? Have you heard of them?
No, I don't know.
You should look them up. But anyway, they found out a way to abuse a Minecraft server to make it so where at Fortune 3, they get the max number of diamonds from it every time they mine a diamond ore with Fortune.
Yoink.
They found out how to do that in Java. Basically
But-
guarantee that they get the max amount of stuff, you know? Very insane. Going back to the top to get some air bubbles. I wanna have it. You know, like when I have PvP, do you like my auto clicker?
So close to being able to finish.
Yeah.
I literally this much.
I just gave him like 3 stacks. I think that's more than enough.
Should I start working on the other one now? Let's go.
Nah, finish this one and we need to get rid of, we need to mine up all
Okay,
the sand. Unless, do you have a lot of
yeah.
sand still?
1, 2. Oh wow.
You're about to be killed by a drowned version of Phil's Aquila.
I'm gonna stop.
This
Alright.
entire part that I just did, Michael.
So can I stop doing this one or not?
Yeah, just start. But like, do it in like a line, like how I'm doing here. Like, do it in like lines like this, so like we can break as much of it as possible.
This creeper was running backwards.
You know, I just realized that's something we could also start breaking. We could also like start breaking down some of the barrier here.
Oh, yeah.
I just saw James like lag badly. Don't do it from that side, do it from this side, because this is the side we're gonna really get rid of
Oh yeah, I'm successful.
and repurpose. To be fair though, Phil's sure he did drain so much money this before, but he like 5 years I think he drained a max of 2. Which yes, like I'm not saying it's a lack of work. Phil's a fucking insane dude, and I enjoy the content of his. Does she watch like Phil's like when he's live type thing?
Yeah.
Lame. Have it just like fill up each row like this, so, like we can get rid of it as much as possible. Because James is doing it inefficiently. Because I've got 7 and 6. I've got like 70 sand left. Because the more rows we fill up like this, the more we can delete and
True.
get more back on. How many columns do we have left of this one? 4?
Yeah.
Easy enough. I don't really watch people when they're live. I watch the VOD, so in case there is a boring part, I can skip over it. I don't think I could watch someone play sand for hours, though, like unless there's stuff going on, which feels as entertaining. But, I don't know. Here, can you fill up this one, Havoc, up to the top, like the little area here, like behind sand?
Yeah.
I'm out. Alright, Havoc, you continue to use your sand to fill in this. They're still smelting.
There's just nothing, dude.
You really don't even
Well
have
done.
all of
The
them?
furnaces are on.
Oh, good job. I'll take them. I'm gonna go finish up a column. You guys can start, James, you can start draining, like re-getting some of the sand while I go to drain these.
Stop
I can-
dropping the sand down, dude.
We can probably get like this whole column over here done, basically, with these sponges at least. Boom.
Can you do it faster so I can have a...
We do much more impressive thing than Phil's though. Totally. Then again, I never claimed to be the best Minecrafter. As I don't have some patience to main this game, although sometimes I do, and for a while I will, here and there. Is your sister actually play Minecraft heavily?
Yeah.
I
Not
need-
like all the time, but
I only used a few sponges on this side, honestly. Shoo.
yeah, I wasn't done with that side yet. Okay.
Do you let water in?
Nah, he almost did. I just got done with it.
James is like outlining the area you can go up to. Meanwhile, I'm here draining the other parts of the ocean.
Yeah. I'm dropping some sand if you... Should I drop sand or continue draining and stuff?
Drop as much sand as you can.
Yeah.
Because then you have more, and then, you know, we go faster if we have more, if you can do lay more sand at a time.
Sure.
And like, I'm basically getting rid of all of this one over here. Yeah, this one's like 90% gone. There's like a small pocket of it left. I think barely even enough room for the fishies. Got a lot to feed, but the fishy only. Slap your knee. I did use them semi-ineffectively here for a while. Because even like the sponges have saved us time. Like, you know, having like a stack of sponges to come drain with, you know?
Yeah, that's this?
Don't repair that hole I just made. Why not just one with it?
Did you lose the hat?
I've got a bunch of wet sponges. Rip that fish. Got on the way of my trident. So now it became a shish kebab. You know? Not my fault. Shish kebab the fish. That wasn't my fault. I feel like we've lost, like, I think we lost, like, 3 sponges somewhere along the way.
Probably.
Because then we start with, like, 57.
58, I think.
Because, like, I've so far only have, like, 54 max. Each time I do it. Which isn't bad. I think, like, even there, like, 4 extra sponges would have drained it. I don't know how much sand we've mined, because, like, it doesn't just count, like, oh, because it's the same sand. But, like, I guess that's also not that much. I guess how much sand, like, have we, like, really gone through and destroyed?
Yeah.
Cool thing, though, is this area, as we get up into the temple here, it's a taller area.
It is.
Nope. So we have like 3 more water columns to go. And then like a half and like a quarter will go one. We're like a little under 50% done already.
Okay.
So without a player, we'd be like 10-20% done in like the day, like the time we've worked, if we were as efficient. I'll be back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Just keep working on as much as you can. I'll be back.
There's
No, repeat what you said. No, repeat what you said around. I promise I won't hurt you if you repeat what you said. I don't do it together.
They said no one likes you just to get upstairs.
Oh, alright. That's not that bad. It makes no sense. Yep, Ollie. Disney Plus, I'm guessing? Yeah. I'm still a Disney Plus login. I don't even know what it is. Yeah, but we're like 50% done for everything else from already.
Here's my inventory tool. Collect. Ooh, calm down. I'm getting confused.
Be happy. No worries. Nothing, idiot, stupid, duty, cootie, cootie. Cody, no, cootie.
that could be.
Hey, doing something. What?
We're almost halfway through the Ocean Monument project.
shoot it. Alex, I changed my ankle to both cars now they're all chewed up. My jack. Yes, it is. Chewed up. You want to jack and steal my ankle. I'm going to say that you're using it to chew all of them. You can't chew on your nails or your you can chew on that if you're done with it. Chew on other people's stuff.
Let's go. Yo, what up?
I am on the rack.
Oh damn, you guys did a lot. Sorry I had to do laundry as well.
Oh, it's okay.
Like finish folding it, you know?
Oof.
Yes, it Very delayed back message, but yes, I am technically back. Is this my hoodie? It is. That's where it was. It was in the laundry. You know, I never put it there. I don't like it when my shit disappears because people touch it. Like, sure, now it got washed, it needed to be washed, yes.
We're done with it.
But it is annoying that, like, it goes missing because I don't know where it's at. And then, like, well, I want to find out where it's at. Or, like, I ask, like, where the hell all my clothes go, you know?
Yep.
It's like, I don't know where to do laundry that week. Or whatever. I have no idea. I'd like to know, too. Where half my clothes went. Because someone else's laundry one time. We may be out of sand. We could just use the last of this to start creating as many barriers as we can. Like outlines, you know?
Yeah.
Why are you throwing stuff down here?
This mom's stuff.
I'm just confused.
Here, take these out there and pass them on the chair, please.
What,
Just two things. Yeah, it's mom's stuff. And that worked out perfect. Because like I said, we used the last bit of the sand to like finish the outline and how they go from the back there. You know?
Yeah.
And then we go get some more sand from the desert. Like, James starts doing the other outline. We use the sand we collect to...
Oh, you've gotten a little bit more progress.
Not, you got more than a little bit, right? So you've only got to like 9:30, have it?
Yeah.
Works for me. So I guess we could really, if you wanted to, just harvest up this sand. I don't know that. I just message Billy like what's the plan is for tomorrow.
Who's Billy?
No one of your interest.
Billy do bottle.
You know my hands are dry.
Chloe said she found lotion here.
Okay. Yeah, there's empty lotion bottle. I don't know why that's there. There's not even a fucking lid to it. I think it fell out trash can because there's garbage in it.
You sure you didn't just
Nah.
use it all?
That bottle's been empty for weeks, mate.
You want some lotion though?
Nah, I'm good.
Some hand lotion?
Me good.
I know you're lying.
I don't need any lotion, okay, bud?
I have to look at you get 14 more pounds.
She found lotion, because guess what? Look at all that stuff there. Onto utility appliance system. Boom.
So she
I think
did.
it's so lotion up there. Not soap. The point still stands, though. There's a shit ton of stuff down here, you know? Because after all, it is a storage room.
How does that work?
My inventory is full.
You know I know how to crash a console version of Minecraft with like one command.
What is it?
Can't tell you that.
Is it like crashminecraft.io?
Nope.
I guarantee you it is.
It's not a command that just manually crashes
Are you
it.
sure you know how this fly? No one likes you, Zip.
Look
You're
at
gonna need
this.
more rockets soon, Nanny.
Oh, got this.
What?
Oh
The
my
amount
god.
we've drained?
You really got more, Danny.
I come from more outline.
James continues this. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, boom.
Zip's up a Game Boy. You're 40, Danny.
Hmm?
You're 40.
What do you mean?
Your level.
I know.
They're only supposed to be 39.
Here's one.
That would trigger some people. Not saying it triggers me because I'm a bit really well-brained.
This is just a barrier wall to divide up the sections. To drain them.
Yes, you're messing up.
You just have enough rockets to get back.
Ah, 52.
Just gonna finish as many outlines as we can today.
over. Alright, here you go, Mama. Let me give you this.
Okay. Turn them off and go to bed.
I only
You're
have
lagging.
20 minutes.
Mhm.
And also, I'll switch over laundry.
You're gonna have 0 minutes.
Okay, so leave.
What's going on?
Switch over.
Oh,
You're lagging. Danny, switch over laundry.
I will.
Mom told you to.
No, I'm not supposed to mess with something. I forgot there was a load in there. Why does she calls me? I have my phone in my lap. It makes no noise. I do not have it. I'm upstairs.
I tested. You can see that this recoil pattern is pretty much straight vertical, maybe a little bit to the left, whereas this one goes up and to the right. Vertical magnitude
Are you still here, man?
wins if you just hold the trigger. The tapping one works because you're kind of resetting that
I was AFK.
recoil pattern every time you release the trigger, and that's one of the benefits of actually going in semi-auto, is you get full control of the recoil. But the problem is then you have to worry about spamming this while aiming or tapping the aim, you know, and firing at the same time while worrying about your accuracy versus just holding the trigger down.
Caution, rogue robot. Caution, rogue robot. Caution, rogue robot.
I can't stop thinking about the Create mod. Ever since I played it for the first time the other day, my mind has been fixed. Fixed on cogs and mechanical things and gantry carriages. And while it's basically impossible for me to record Hermitcraft episodes right now because my house is being renovated, I've just been tinkering. I've been tinkering away. I had this idea that I want to make a mechanical flying machine making use of the elements of Create, and I verified through my tinkering that things are movable. At first I was incredibly depressed because I didn't think that we could actually push and pull cogs and bits and pieces, but it turns out that as long as you make use of the Create pistons, the mechanical pistons, then things can be pushed and pulled. And that means that we are in business. This should be interesting.
It is time, yet again, that we check out the most horrific subreddit already. Curse comments. Shiver down my spine. Alright, let's see if we can get cancelled or not. Let's do this. You only get cancelled if you laugh, right? A hammerhead head shark made from hammerheads. Cool, now make a sperm whale.
This is $70,000 and whichever... Sam, we brought you a partner. Attention, everybody! We officially caught the second person. Mitch is now out.
Mitch! I was just with him. No way, that was so close.
Mitch didn't win $100 grand.
Hey, give my picture back.
Let's go take more money from people. You want him to...
I'm coming through. I'm coming through.
Yeah, go that way. Why is this locked? This door is locked. That's my knee. I had surgery. Where'd they go? That way. That way?
I see them. Come on.
It's locked.
Chris, where are you at? Meet me at the front right now, pronto.
Roger, Delta. Go, 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 go. What's happening? Literally circling around the tree, but I saw this yellow freaking shit.
Chandler's currently on the roof. He doesn't realize that I saw him laying down. I need you to go camp the stairs of the roof for Chandler. I'm gonna take him to jail, okay? Break.
He's up there.
You jump the Sally.
Kill that guy. I hate that. I hate it. It's scary. Right, it's only 4 teams, 8 players.
Yeah. It's currently 2v2v2v2, maybe.
Oh! Okay, goodbye. Was this a solo? You must have come back from the ghoulie. Pretty solid headshot, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's dead. Okay. Did we catch him? I caught him. That was a team one. Catch him. Split.
So today we're speedrunning through Eliminating Dream. This is a game made by one of my friends and fellow speedrun YouTuber Eclipse, so definitely check him out if you do like the game. But yeah, this is basically a Dream boss fight where you have to go through, defeat Dream. There are 3 different phases. We're on our first phase right now, and you can see in the bottom right, there's going to be some hearts. So basically, we have to get Dream down to all the hearts, and you can see us doing that right here. The first phase is probably the easiest out of all of them, even though even this one is really difficult. We're getting this TNT attack, which doesn't let us attack him back, so that part kind of sucked. But then we can finish him off right... Oh wait, we don't. That's so sad. But then we finish him off right there. We get into this water part, which doesn't count as part of the second phase. This is still part of the first phase, but basically you just have to dodge all of these little arrows, and it's not really the hardest thing. But also, only a small percentage of them... Yeah, that's part of the game. Please subscribe. But anyway, now we're on to the second phase. This is probably what I would say is the hardest phase. You can see, first of all, he's giving me a lot of the best attacks to get, but then he has attacks like this. And this attack is really hard to dodge. You have to always be moving, always prepared for it. We get this one as well, which unfortunately, we can't attack Dream when he's in this mode. But when we get that fishing attack, that's when we can attack him. When we get that attack as well, that's another part where we can attack him. So we're getting really good luck right now. And then, of course, I get this part. It does look like you could hit his head because it is peeking out, but you unfortunately can't make it back, so that's why we don't do it right there. But you can see I kind of damage boosted right there so I could hit him twice, got my extra mushroom. We get through this little axe throwing part where I unfortunately got hit again, and this was like really scary, but thankfully we hit him twice again, and we can finally get to the last little part where we turn into a little fairy thing. I don't really know why Mario went ahead and did that, but that doesn't matter. We have a bunch of phases in this last little part to do. So first of all, we have that arrow attack. Now we have this attack where basically you don't want to get hit by these explosions. We have Inferno, and to be honest, this one isn't very difficult. You kind of just can sit in one spot and you don't even have to move. It's kind of great. It's a nice little break. But then we get Dragon Breath.
Hey, my mans, how's it going? You doing good? Look at this thing. You know what that is? Parasite. You ever see something like this before? And that's not all. Look at this. There's a cow, an infected pig, a disgusting wolf, and a little head that crawls around. There's this thing. There's so many of these things. I mean, just look at that face right there. Look at that. And these things, they infect everything and spread through your world. A lot more to it, and I'm telling you right now that these things, they are not good. They came from here. Look at this place. It's a big, giant lab. We call it a Babadon Lab. You like that? So I just came up with that now. Something went wrong here, and now the entire world is infested with parasites.
A new toy gun from Japan, which fires elastic bands. They call it a peace gun. It's a very safe one. It's got a beautiful mechanism. So as you pull the trigger, this will fire 4 elastic bands, one after the other in quick succession. And as I pull the trigger, each of these bands on it, and I left the top one vacant, position 2, 3, and 4 moves up to positions 1, 2, and 3. Isn't that clever? And now the top one is ready to fire, so I aim at the 5 target. Oh, hit it. And now this one.
You're my doorman.
First thing I do when I wake up, I check her Instagram and her Twitter to make sure I haven't.
It's not easier to be an e-girl or thought. You're not living.
Just a daily friendly reminder that if you're not sending me money, I hate you. And if you are, I hate you too.
It's not easier to be an e-girl or thought. You're not living on recruit difficulty just because a lot of guys will pay to see your naked boobs.
The theme of today's video, part 3, can be summed up in this tweet right here. Losers like you have always been used by hot girls like me. I mean, what else are you good for? Honestly, she might have a good point. Here's your first example of many right here.
Guys, it's not a lot of money, but it's something. It's $400, and it was so close to me. So because it's so close to me, I have no issue going and just picking up cash like it's groceries.
Because it's so close to her, she has no issues going to pick it up. That means that she is now in the position. She is so far advanced in the game that if there's free money available somewhere that's just a little bit too far out of the way, she could just say no to it. Imagine such a thing. Oh my god.
And these females are not living on recruit difficulty.
The money, $400. They're safe cash means I love them. They're driving to my knees.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Alright fellas, welcome back to part 3 of the critically acclaimed YouTube classic series, 15 minutes of girls getting free money. This will be part 3. If you're new and missed parts 1 and 2, I will link them both down below. We might have to make a little playlist out of this series at some point. If you're new, I don't know what you're doing with your life, my dude. Make sure you subscribe right now, or else you have a very, very high chance of having a small dick. Also, turn your goddamn notifications so that you can be part of the buzz every single time a new video goes live. And last but not least, of course, watch the entire video, don't be a bitch. Now fellas, you're free to skip ahead whenever you want, but before I get into the actual video here, I have to actually put this message at the front of the video for YouTube themselves here. You might have noticed that part 1 of this series got almost 500,000 views, and part 2 didn't even reach 100,000 views. The reason for that is because video number 2 actually got false flagged a couple of different times. So we got a false age restriction, we got that lifted, and then the video actually ended up getting removed for being a scam. I sorted it out with YouTube on Twitter on the inside, but it was too late. The damage was already done. So basically what happened was YouTube believed that this video was like a promise to get free money. They were thinking I was scamming people out here or something like that. And if you just take a second to watch the videos, you know that's obviously not the case. So this is for anybody in the manual review department at YouTube, Team YouTube Twitter. I'm going to let you in on a secret right now, and take this and use it throughout the course of your life. There's only one solution to being stuck in the friend zone, and that solution is stop being friends with her. What you're looking at right now is an absolute tragedy, okay? Pokimane and this dude here posing together, and he says, me and my best friend. Fellas, we all know what happens to dudes that call girls their best friends. Family. I mean, look at this nice picture, this selfie of them together here. Pokimane giving the peace sign. Aha, ooh, woo. Me and Imane. This one's actually tragic, honestly. Like, could you guys blame the dude even? In his defense, if a girl is posing for pictures like this with you, wouldn't you also think there might be something going on between you two as well? It looks like you're looking at a picture of an actual couple. I mean, I gotta give him some credit on this. And then look at this cute picture of... Wait a sec, what the hell is... What? Hold up a sec. This one just be giving off some bad vibes to me, man. I mean, this just screams flattening appointment to me when you see this. Can you imagine for 1 second posting a photo like this and you still didn't even get to meet? I might have to refer back to my chart on things that you hate to see, because you really, really, truly hate to see that. Alright fellas, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about, honestly, probably the worst case of friend zoning I've ever seen in my entire life. I thought I'd seen it all. Okay, I've seen some stuff back in my day, right? I've been around the block a few times, but man, when I say this dude went through it like no one I've ever seen before, I really, truly mean that. It's just all going to be a perfect example of what not to do, basically, when you're talking to a girl. So get your notepads out, let's take some notes here and dissect what happened. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button right now, or else you have a very high chance of having a small dick. Also, turn on your goddamn notifications so that you can be a part of the buzz every single time a new video goes live. And last but not least, of course, watch the entire video.
Don't be a bitch.
Now fellas, if you're new here and you really just can't wait to see Pokimane made, okay? Go ahead and skip to the timestamp on your screen. It's also linked in the description. But for anyone that's been around for a while, let's do some Twitter clowning first before we get into the main topic of today's video. Because I gotta say, I'm feeling a little bit patriotic, and I think you guys will be too after seeing this. I do not tell you to follow me on Twitter every video for no reason, okay? Because I can assure you, we are always clowning on people over on Twitter. Exhibit A. So the other night, we're playing some Cold War S&D with the homies, you know, the YouTube squad that we got here. And let me just tell you guys right now, okay? If you're one of those people that has TTV or YT in your name in the game, just know that when people like myself and other YouTubers and stuff see that, the first thing we're probably going to do is look you up in between rounds, because we want to see who we're playing against here. The sad part about it is, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a dead or highly inactive channel, and it's just basically going to be a joke all around, as we're about to see right now. So we're playing against a YT dude. We look him up, and the first thing I notice on his page is a stolen thumbnail. I'm going to show you guys a thumbnail in a second. You're going to see exactly how I can recognize this so easily. But apparently this dude just makes a career out of stealing thumbnails. So we called him out in the game in between rounds, and here was his response right here. Yo, man, why are you stealing thumbnails? Yeah. Alright, dude. We're going to put this on Twitter. You ready? Fun. And fun it was, because as a group we decided we couldn't let this go unchecked, okay? So we had to call the dude out, we had to flame him a little bit. Here's how it went down. I tweeted him out, and before I even start reading the tweet here, I'm just gonna say I've blocked out every single app, every single other thumbnail except the stolen one, every video title, every picture associated with the dude. There is absolutely zero free clout allowed here on this channel. If you go to my Twitter now, by the time you guys see this video, I will have deleted the tweet, so no one can even go find the dude's app. He is here strictly to get dunked on. So here was the tweet. Things you hate to see. Running into dudes with YT in their name, and then I added him right in the tweet there. Go into their channel, and the first thing you see is a stolen thumbnail from Exclusive Ace. You see it right down there, man. The best controller settings thumbnail. Like, if you are even slightly involved in the Call of Duty community here on YouTube, you know Ace's thumbnails when you see him, okay? No one else makes thumbnails that look like this. It's not those best class setup thumbnails that every single person uses the same thumbnail pack for. The dude actually makes original looking thumbnails that you can pick out. How you could be creating Call of Duty content on YouTube and steal an Exclusive Ace thumbnail of all people and think you're gonna get away with it is just beyond me, but as you'll see quickly, we're not dealing with a high intelligence individual right here. Dude replies to me and he says, imagine getting butthurt that I 6'1" you in search on COD, then taking the time to search my YouTube and Twitter, then ride my dick. And I underline this in red here. I'll take thumbnails from anyone. I don't give a fuck. What are you gonna do? Call the YouTube police? Stay mad, goofy. You're a clown. Just want to point out in reviewing the footage again, he says he's 6'1" me. Vans was on the bottom of the leaderboard with a 200 score after the entire match, so that's real tragic in of itself. Anyway, long story short, this tweet got some attention. Apparently he had stolen thumbnails from like some other pro players, some other, you know, YouTubers that are in the scene. Other people recognize their own thumbnails in this. So the dude is a serial thumbnail stealer. But he decided to double down. I mean, he told me in the game he'll steal all the thumbnails he wants. And then again, when he tweeted me back, he doubles down again and says, I'll take thumbnails from anyone, I don't care. Okay, until the Twitter pile-on starts, because now you got people with a way bigger following than me on Twitter noticing this tweet, including Ace himself, who did reply to the tweet. Says, guys like this aren't worth the effort. He's not going anywhere with the approach and mindset he has toward content creation. Not sure why he's even wasting his time. Dude gets shook, deletes all the videos with the stolen thumbnails from his channel. Apparently there were quite a few there. And then he deleted his Twitter. He deactivated it altogether. We saw later in the day, but then you know what he tried to do that's even more pathetic? Okay, so he deactivates it, and then he tries to bring it back with a different handle, as if the fellas on Twitter ain't gonna find him. Thought he slid under the radar. Not a chance, dude. My man was so flustered over one tweet, one single tweet. And this is now where I'll have to ask you to stand for the national anthem.
Oh snap! 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 Oh snap!
Anyway, fellas, let's talk about this dude that got friend-zoned by Pokemon, because this dude is even more tragic than the dude we just talked about. I mean, this is truly... like this should be a day of mourning for dudes everywhere. I gotta feel bad for the dude. It's just sad. We've all been downed by a girl at some point in our lives, man. It happens to everybody. But have you guys ever been down so bad that you felt the need to write a freaking 25-page PDF document outlining in great detail everything that's happened between you and someone, and then providing screenshots? Like, oh my god. I've done some stupid ass shit in my life, like, don't get me wrong, but this is a whole new level of pathetic. Anyway, this dude and Pokimane live together in their content creation house with a couple of other streamers, and basically she strung him along for what seems like years on end from everything. Pretty much just made an ass out of him. So the dude documented all this stuff in this giant PDF, so let's just go ahead and make fun of it, man. First thing, Pokimane says that she's taking care of herself in text message to him because he can hear her doing something through the wall. I'm not going to go into great detail about what that something is, but use your imagination. I think y'all will figure it out pretty quickly. Anyway, he then asks her if he can come in while she's doing her activity. She tells him, if you must, and then he walks down the hallway and finds that the door is locked. She laughs at him and says, I feel I can sense your frustration. Just straight taunting the dude. I mean, that's just wrong, man. This is the first of many massive L's that this dude takes throughout the document. This next one here is just pain, man. Halfway down, he says, you're often stressing about things, and even if you aren't, I love helping in any way I can because I know it puts less weight on you. It just feels right. Trying so hard to be the nice guy. She sends him hearts and says thank you. I'm lucky to have you in my life. Hope I can help you as well. We're taking off. Talk to you later. Ooh, face. And my man says, have a nice flight, okay? Don't sleep on some random's shoulder with a mad face. Now, maybe you could make the argument like all this so far has been subtle flirting, you know, maybe not direct flirting, but who would say this to somebody that wasn't directly flirting like that? He says, Fed, that's the dude's name, by the way. Fed, yes. Fed, yes. You cute. No, you. Another ooh anime face. It's like after a while, you just have to say to yourself, like, hey, I am flirting with this dude. I'm fucking with this dude. How could she go on the record after and be like, we never had anything? When these text messages, like, this is the type of shit you say to someone you have a crush on. It's that simple. Fed, quick question. Are you calling me baby in front of others? He says no. I'm surprised you're calling me baby at all. And he says, sorry if it bothers you. Dudes, at that point, wouldn't you just be like, alright, this isn't working out? Like, if she says something like that, like she's mad that he's calling her baby. She obviously knows the dude likes her. This is just a sign to leave right here, man. But if it wasn't obvious enough, then she says, that's my favorite pet name, and it is boyfriend restricted. My god, she's just telling him not to call her that. I mean, come on. At that point, I don't know how much longer I could even feel bad for them. She's explicitly telling him now, you're not my boyfriend. But he still goes and says, it just feels right. I'm pretty sure this dude was like 22, 23 at the time when all this stuff happened. That is just way too old to be getting stomped all over, man. You know better by that age. I can see if you're like 17, 18, maybe 19. But 22, 23 years old, man, I mean, if you can't take the writing on the wall right in front of you, you basically deserve whatever's coming next. And what comes next is just tragic beyond belief. He writes here, she would say things like, I feel like I need to understand the boy scene a little bit more before being ready to commit, and that we should date around. My god, man, the second a girl starts talking, it's over, G. It's literally over. Sorry for the mic. Says, for me that it came out of left field and I felt pretty stupid as it should. I was hurt by it this time around because I wasn't even remotely interested in anyone else, and I was investing so much time and energy.
No, it's half done.
Bro, she's got this man fucked up. How are you gonna listen to the chick that you like telling you that both of you guys should date around before you're gonna be ready to commit to each other? Hey, I wanna go get dicked down by another guy, even though apparently, and I guess she said this on her confession stream about this, she never even let him smash, bro. He never even got in there. And that's just painful in its own right there. Said I was trying to be understanding, but it brought up a lot of insecurities, blah, blah, blah. Emotions made things complicated. Wish I was better at navigating them. After taking time to understand her concerns, I came around to her unease. She wanted to be sure our feelings were legit and not just there because we were accessible to each other. Dude, I remember, man, my first girlfriend. When I was 15 years old, I dated this chick for 2 years straight. She ended up breaking up with me. You know what her reasoning was for breaking up with me? She wanted to see if we could survive without each other. What? Like, looking back on that, I'm like, what? Like, what? Literally, like, it's just the most immature shit you've ever heard in your life, man. It's just an excuse of, I want to go fuck around with other dudes. Like, that's literally what it is. If you have actual, real, legitimate feelings towards someone, how could you possibly say, like, we have to put ourselves through this awful, strenuous test before we could actually be together? That just makes no sense whatsoever, man. Like, at least come up with a better excuse. That's ridiculous. Wanted to just make sure that it wasn't there because they were accessible to each other. Like, who cares if it is? If you like each other, what does it matter if it's just because you're accessible? You live together. It sounds like the easiest relationship you could have. She says, you still want to date around. She says, I feel like I should. Damn alright. Yeah, that's a damn alright right there, dude. Don't you think you should too? As much as I enjoy being with you, as a comfort as it is, blah, 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 our past, nobody really cares. Taking that step with you is a big, big deal with work and living situations. It's really hard for me to figure out what the right move is, but I don't know, we could sit on it some more. My god, dude, if I was this dude, the last thing I would be doing is agreeing to sit on this some more. Like, this is happening over the course of years, or months or years, by the way. Anyway, my dude says, I'm too weak for this convo right now. Double sad face. That just makes me sad, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, as much as I'm clowning on the dude right now, I wish I could give the dude a hug. Like, this is really, really sad. As Birdman would say, he's down bad. Like, he really is. There's no other way to put it. This dude is down bad. He says, I care about you a lot, so this hurts to hear. I'm not interested in anyone else. I feel like at home with you. This all leads up to the most tragic part of this entire thing, man. This is literally a tragedy. Like, I'm sorry I keep saying it, but I can't say it enough. Eventually what ends up happening is when they're on an off cycle with each other, this dude, who again lives in the same house as Pokemon, is sleeping in the room next door, and she's having other dudes come over, and he can hear them through the wall banging. Like, I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say about that, dude. I can't imagine anything more painful than that. This poor dude, as pathetic as he is, what did he do to deserve this? He gets shit all over, he gets let on for weeks, months, maybe years on end, and then you gotta listen to her getting it on with another dude in the room next door, and you live together, and you gotta, like, be chilling with the other dude in the house because he's over the place all the time? My dude's honest to God, like, you gotta stay safe out there, man. Nobody is safe from any of this. I mean, Pokemon is like a big public figure, you know? High-profile person. I mean, if you're not afraid to do this kind of thing because it might leak, just let that be a lesson. Really think about what could the girls that you're talking to, the normal, regular, average, everyday girls, be doing behind your back that you have no idea about. They're not in danger of losing nothing. I'm telling you dudes right now, okay, if there's one thing you take away from this video, here's my best...
Yeah, like 10 minutes, Danny.
I know.
Five Below is quickly becoming one of the biggest, most successful retailers in the United States. Too often on this channel, we talk about retail chains closing locations or filing for bankruptcy, so it's refreshing when I have the opportunity to talk about one of the few that have found a way to grow in such a challenging environment. They're like a flower growing in the desert. In 2009, they passed the 100 location mark, and already by 2020, they had more than 1,000 of them. And if all goes according to plan, there will eventually be 2,500 of them all across the country. They started in Pennsylvania in 2002 and have since been expanding further and further away from there. Here, look at these maps. 2013 compared to 2021. Over that time, they have expanded into major markets like Florida, Texas, and California. For the people in the Northwest or other select parts of the country, I don't think it'll be long before you have Five Belows all around you. So I am honored to possibly be the first place that you ever hear about them. I don't think I've seen another store quite like it. They pretty much took elements from other successful stores and blended them together in a way that just sort of makes sense. I guess the simplest way to describe it would be a dollar store for teenagers, which, hearing it now, almost seems like an obvious combination. Much like when the Reese's people finally combined peanut butter and chocolate into a delicious candy cup, which, by the way, can be bought at Five Below. I am really getting ahead of myself here. In trying to identify why Five Below has been succeeding while so many others have failed, I came up with 5 major reasons behind it that do build on each other. The first reason is their focus on teenagers. Well, really, they try to target anyone from ages 5 through 19 years old, which is a sizable market. About a fifth of the country's population is within that age group, so the potential customers are there. It also happens to be an age group with a fair amount of disposable income, money that they could spend on whatever they want. Looking at teenagers, many of them have jobs, but few of them have bills and debt and other financial obligations. In addition, I would would say that they even do a good job in attracting other people as well, parents of the children, and I'll say it, even myself. I wouldn't consider myself a frequent customer of Five Below, I'm not in that demographic, but it's one of those places where if you walk in, you're gonna buy something. My next reason is the other part of that winning Reese's combination, their low prices. They put a twist on the dollar store model by making it $5 and allowing them much more room in the pricing to sell better stuff. That's where the name Five Below comes from, and I do like that name because it tells you a lot about the store, but not in an obvious way. You kind of have to think about it. I don't even know if I have to explain why this model works especially well with teenagers. They do have disposable income, but not tremendous amounts of it. It's not the highest income group. So Five Below is one of the few opportunities where they can go into the store and buy just about whatever they want using their own money. It gives them a sense of freedom and independence, which are good reasons to keep coming back. The way that they're able to sell everything at such a low price is because they are really efficient at controlling their costs. These stores are small and attached to existing shopping centers as opposed to freestanding locations, averaging about 9,000 square feet, which is comparable to other dollar stores and way smaller than a Walmart or a Target store. On average, they say that they recover their costs from opening a new store within its first year, so the overhead is low and they have relationships with the vendors allowing them to get inventory at a low price. Historically, closeout items have been a big part of their sales. That's when they're able to buy stuff at a discount because it was overproduced or outdated, so getting it cheaper better allows them to keep that $5 price point. My next reason behind their success is their leadership. Their current CEO is Joel Anderson, who really seems to understand what makes Five Below successful. They have doubled their sales and their store count since he took control in 2015. But the two people that I want to focus on here are their co-founders, David Schletzinger and Thomas Velios. I think that seeing where they came from and what led to the foundation of Five Below is important in understanding their current success and the principles behind it. David Schletzinger has been one of the most ambitious people that you will ever see. Five Below is actually the third successful business that he started. The first one was a discount bookstore called Encore Books, another good name. He started it when he was 18 years old using $10,000 that he had saved up from various summer jobs. That store was successful, and over the next decade he continued opening more of them until it became one of the country's larger chains of bookstores. In 1984, he sold it to Rite Aid for $10 million, making him a multi-millionaire by age 30. Over the next few years, his interest turned to the toy industry, specifically educational toys, where he felt that there was a big opportunity. It was from personal experience. He was planning on becoming a father himself and was discouraged by how hard it was to find toys that provided educational value. So in 1991, appropriately the same week his son was born, he founded a toy store called Zany Brainy. Yet another cool name. I've never been there myself, but it seemed like a cool place too. A little pricey, but they became known for their displays of educational toys. You could actually go in the store and play with them. And for the second time, his idea was so successful, he was able to start opening more of them. At their peak around the year 2000, there were almost 200 Zany Brainies in existence that were now being led by CEO Thomas Velios, who had been promoted from a vice presidency position when David stepped down in 1998. This company really did make an impact on the industry, which ironically sort of led to their downfall. David was absolutely right in believing that there was a big market for educational toys. Unfortunately, the success of Zany Brainy made others believe the same thing. Toys R Us started carrying more of them, various other stores started popping up with the same specialty. By the end of the 1990s, Zany Brainy wasn't even all that unique. Their strategy against all of this competition was to continue pushing forward and opening more stores so they could use their size to their advantage, which was a risky one that ultimately ended up backfiring. In the year 2000, they bought one of their main competitors called Noodle Kid Doodle in a $40 million stock deal. It's like we're in a Dr. Seuss world. Look at that headline. Zany Brainy to buy Noodle Kid Doodle for $40 million. They had issues integrating the two companies together, so it didn't immediately give them that economies of scale that they were hoping for. On top of that, some of the big fads of the 90s like Pokemon and Beanie Babies were starting to die down a bit, leading to lower sales that holiday season, and beyond that, everything bad was happening at once. So the following year, they were forced into bankruptcy, and Zany Brainy was sold to Right Start, who then bought another toy company called FAO Schwarz, and then filed for bankruptcy twice. there's a lot happening there, but let's get back to Five Below. Once David and Thomas were done with Zany Brainy, they were looking to team up and start an entirely new business. Again, taking inspiration from his son, who was now soon to become a teenager, he set out to open a store for teenagers. The idea for Five Below, I would almost call it a combination of his previous ideas. Took the low price element from his bookstore and applied it to a younger demographic, like he had with the toy store. Given the attractive concept and their previous experience, they were able to convince investors to give them $1 million to open the first Five Below. That store was immediately popular. They used existing relationships with manufacturers to secure low-cost inventory. They adopted the hands-on interaction model that they used in the toy store, and within the year, they were already opening more of them. Amazingly, David Schlesinger had started his third separate chain of successful retail stores, and I don't know how many other people can say that. Okay, getting back to the list of why they're successful, the next reason is their selection. Despite having such small store sizes, they carry a pretty wide selection of items, about 4,000 different stock keeping units that they categorize into 8 distinct segments. Their style, room, sports, tech, create, party, candy, and now. My personal favorite section would be the candy, because I have found things there that I just don't see anywhere else, which I suppose could apply to all of their sections. I don't know if I'm necessarily the right person to vouch for this part, but they do put a lot of effort into keeping up with the trends and ensuring that what they're selling is still relevant. The fact that they're selling things to kids and teenagers means that they have to stay hip. They have a high sell-through rate, meaning that they go through their inventory fast because there's always new and different things on the way. Plus, the fact that their selection is changing so often, it means that every visit can be different from your last. The customers continue coming back so they can see what new stuff they can find. My final reason behind their success is the atmosphere. Here's a word that I don't use often, but I think zany could be a way to describe it. Or maybe I'm stretching it so I could use that word, but it's definitely fun. It's an open layout, so it's almost impossible to get lost. It's easy to walk through, and you can see almost any point in the store from any other point in the store. Plus, they have all these bright and colorful signs labeling the sections that are loosely based on those 8 categories that I mentioned. Just look at it. This is one of the most colorful stores out there. On top of that, they have popular music playing, and maybe this is where the zaniness comes from.
Alright.